You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm just gonna go for it and start priming my face with the Morphe Equalizer Primer. I wanted to come on today and just play a little bit and do something kind of out of the box. So today my look was inspired by unicorns. And then I'm gonna go straight for the brows using my trusty Anastasia Duo brush and the powder. And again, this is in the shade Granite. I'm just starting with the tail of my brow today, just using those stroking hair-like motions to really fill in that tail with that darker shade. And then once I'm feeling good about that, I will go in and use that lighter shade to do the inner corner of my brow. I then like to take that spoolie end and just brush that product through to blend. Once I feel good about those, I then take that same concealer with a clean angled brush and I just go in and clean the top and the bottom of that brow shape. This just helps make the brows look really defined. If you like that more feathered, softer look, you can skip this step, but I just like to go back in and clean up my mistakes. I hope that you guys are all staying home and staying safe and healthy. These times are crazy right now. And then I just dab a little bit of that concealer in the center of my brows and using that little booty end part of the damp beauty blender, I just blend everything out. Next, I just took some concealer and prepped those lids and then followed up with the Anastasia setting powder just to set all that product in place so it's a nice base. So I'm really excited. I found an older palette that I wanted to play with. And I'm just going to start off with that really bubblegum pink color using a big blending eyeshadow brush. I'm just taking it towards that outer corner right on my crease. And I'm just going to follow my brow bone all the way out until it reaches the tail end of my brow. Packing that on just towards that outer third part of my eyelid, and then once I get towards the crease I just use a little bit of a lighter pressure to blend that up towards the brow bone. I'm going to repeat that on the other side. Once I feel good about the amount of pigment on the outer corner, I clean my brush off and just go back in and blend one more time just to make sure that everything is nice and buffed out. I wanted to create more of an ombre effect with those classic unicorn colors, the pink and purple and light blue. So you'll see as I move along, that's kind of the direction I'm going in. Zevia break, y'all. And I'm like a squirrel. Alright, so we got the product on the outer corner, and then now I just want to clean that up. I want to make that a nice sharp edge, that outer waterline and all the way up to the tail of my brow, and I use that as my guide to create a really sharp line with an angled brush and that same concealer.
I can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given.
Next, I go in with this really pretty light lilac shade.
You've gotta know that this ain't living.
Start towards the edge of where we stopped with the pink, and then move over to that second third of the eyelid. And you can just see I'm like patting and doing a soft buffing motion just to spread that product and buff it out. I want that really ombre effect, so I'm just layering them bit by bit. And again, once I get towards that upper crease, I just use a very light pressure with a circular motion. And then lastly, I was really drawn towards this light blue icy color, and I wanted that to really pop on that inner corner. So I just took an Anastasia dual-ended eyeshadow brush and sprayed it with a little bit of setting spray, and then you can see it just gives it a little bit of extra pop right at the corner. Once I got the amount of product on that I wanted, I then took the other side of the brush, which was clean, didn't have any product on it, and just buffed that blue out into the purple. So I'm marrying all three of those colors together with a really nice ombre effect. Now this look is pretty wild. It's obviously not something you'd wear every day to go to work, but you can do this same effect with three colors of your choice. If you want to do something that's a little bit more neutral, where you start with a nice chocolate brown on the outside and work your way towards a neutral beige, you could do something like that. But I was inspired by these little glitter stars I got from Anastasia, so they reminded me of a unicorn and I went for it. You can see I wasn't satisfied with the amount of pop there, so I just went back in to that really inner corner there. And then I'll be back. I've got my lashes on and my face. And then now we are going to work on that under eye. So just a small defining brush going back to that purple we used, and I'm just buffing that out on my lower waterline. Keeping it nice and tight. And then just a little bit of black mascara to finish out the lashes. And then these are those little stars I was talking about. They're so cute. I took some glitter adhesive from Anastasia and I just used the end of a brush. And I just started going for it. I placed them all over that inner corner and ombre'd them out towards the bridge of my nose, and just had a lot of fun with this. That's what's so great about makeup, is there really is no rules. You can just be creative and do whatever you feel. Alright, so next step, I'm using the 9B blush palette from Morphe, blending out on the apples around of the cheeks, and then taking some highlighter, buffing that out on the tops of those cheekbones. And then of course the Anastasia setting spray. And then for the lip look today, I used a Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick. And this was a very bright pink color, but I wanted to create more of an ombre effect with the lips as well. So I started by lining the outer edge of my lips all the way around. And then took this nice bright pink lipstick, and you can see as I start to swipe back and forth, it just drags that other color down a little bit, creating a slight brighter finish towards the middle. And that is the finished look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and comment below. Stay safe, and we'll see you all soon.